Guys, this is HicksMMAandFitness. So today we're going to be talking about creatine. Creatine monohydrate to be exact. See right here? This is creatine monohydrate. And I truly believe this is the best form of creatine in my opinion. And, it's a very popular supplement, but we're going to get right into it, So let's begin. So what is creatine monohydrate? Pretty much it's a combination of 3 amino acids: glycine, arginine, and methionine. I hope I say these right because I'm not really good with big words, but y'all get the point. So, what do these amino acids do? They are a fundamental component how the body creates its primary form of energy and energy in the muscle cells. So, pretty much, is just the main foundation of creating energy into our muscles, and that compound is called adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, and we're gonna call this ATP for short. I'm pretty sure you guys would agree with me that it is very very simpler to call it that. All right, so how is ATP created? Pretty much when the muscle contracts explosively. Let's say, if you're weightlifting, if you're doing power cleans, if you're just lifting really heavy weight, doing 5x5, if you're going for strength, you're doing like hit cardio such as like burpees or sprints, or even if you're doing like combat sports, such as myself as a mixed martial artist, or into boxing, or like anything that has to deal with the concept with the muscles contracting explosively, activating those fast twitch muscle fibers. So where is creatine found? So pretty much creatine is found in our muscles, brain, liver, and kidneys. And creatine can also be found such as red meat and fish. So if you consume a pound of red meat or fish, that will contain anywhere from 1 to 2 grams of creatine. And let's be honest, the average person is not eating a pound of beef. Like, no, they're not eating a pound of red meat or fish daily. So you're really not going to see that. You're really not going to see a difference unless, you have a supplement right here they can take daily. And I'm going to get into that. I think it's the next few slides that I'm going to get into. So pretty much what creatine does, you're going to have to drink a lot of water for this to work. Because you got to think about it, our body is made up of 70 or 80% of water, and it's going to take, so what creatine does is going to take all that water, put it into our muscles, and also other creatine, from our brain, liver, and kidneys is going to put into our muscles. So we're going to the next slide. How much creatine monohydrate you need to take daily, and how long? So pretty much 5 grams daily right here. And you can take it for how long as you want. And it really depends on your goals. So like, let's say if you're in a bulking phase, you can take it throughout your whole bulking phase. But like I said, I can't stress this enough. You need to drink a lot of water while on creatine monohydrate, because that will determine if this is going to work for you or not. Because if your water intake is low, yeah, it will like work a little bit, but with drinking a lot of water constantly every day, you're definitely gonna see a huge difference in like performance. And like also, if you're a combat sports athlete, you want to take creatine. You want to cycle on and off of it, because let's say you have a fight coming up, and we all know, as a combat sport athletes, the majority of weight you're gonna lose, like, it's gonna be from water. You're gonna so cutting weight for fighters, you need to flush all that water out of your system, much as you can, dehydrate yourself much as you can, until weigh-ins, then you can rehydrate. But what creatine monohydrate does is storing that water from your muscles, so you're gonna retain water, which is like a bad thing if you're in combat sports. And I was saying that again, or the cons of taking creatine monohydrate, and this could be a pro or con, depending. Like I said, I used that last example of being a combat sport athlete. So that's probably the only downside you're really gonna see from taking creatine monohydrate. You're just gonna retain a lot of water than you usually do, and yeah, you're gonna look more full. Especially if you're a regular gym goer. If you just want to like go to the gym, just for basic health and wellness. I feel like this really shouldn't be a con to you. So pretty much the benefits of creatine monohydrate: you will increase your athletic performance. You will gain lean and muscle mass and strength. Oh, well, lean muscle mass and strength. I don't know why I said "and" before that. And also boost cognition. Your mind's gonna be a lot more sharper. And like I said, when I was taking creatine, I was feeling really good. But at the same time, when my coach wanted me to get down to a certain weight, I had to hop off of creatine. And end of the day, reminder: this is a supplement. This is not the end all be all. You still have to put in the hard work. Don't think you're gonna take this daily, then all of a sudden, boom, I got these amazing gains. Nah, you still need to have a proper diet and get adequate sleep. So, and also where you could find creatine monohydrate, you can find it at your like Vitamin Shop, GNC, and you can pretty much online, but make sure it's a creatine monohydrate. And it's 5 grams. There's 5 grams daily. You can be taking this for like weeks on end. You're definitely gonna see a difference in the gym, your performance as well. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I'm kind of new to doing these type of videos, so it's always like the first time for everything. So with that being said, Hicks MMA Fitness sign out. Peace. Bye.